Uh, Hi guys, I thought I'd stream The Outer Worlds. This is a game I've had on my drive for quite a while actually, and I just haven't played it until now for some reason. Well, that's a lie, I have played it a little bit, but only marginally. Where are the audio settings? Ah, there we go. It's a bit loud for me. There we go, that's better. I'll just check that it's not too quiet on the OBS. I think that's a good volume. I'll tweak it if I need to. But yeah, let's get my chair comfy. I was torn between streaming a GTA 5 speedrun or play a bit of Outer Worlds, and I only chose Outer Worlds because I haven't played it yet. Might do a speedrun later, I don't know. Alright, so the amount that I have played on this is about, I got to Edgewater, you know, like at the beginning of the game, and that's it. So I'm just going to start a fresh game. I guess normal. Subtitles should be good. Yeah, we'll have all the subtitles on. I'm pretty blind, but I think the smallest one's going to be fine. I'll fix the stuff in a minute. I'm going to redo it again because basically I set up in OBS, I set the resolution to be a different resolution, and it puts it up at like 480p, which is just unacceptable. So I changed it to 1080p, but then now it's having a bit of an effect, so I'm just going to try and fix that a bit. I don't know if these monitors support 3D resolution. Motion blur, I don't want that anyway. Gamma's fine. Field of view. So yeah, I don't think they need to be on very high. I think medium is good for me. It's a nice looking game already, to be fair, so I'm happy with medium. Hopefully that fixes it. So let's try a new game again. Let's see if that remedies it. If it doesn't, then I'll I'll redo the settings on OBS. But just 299 years to go.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
I reckon we'll keep that increased a bit. I don't know how high you can.
Better than my anatomy chart. You could survive on the surface of
I
Tartarus.
think good's probably good. Dexterity. Okay, I'm not too fussed about that. I think intelligence would be good. I think I think we'll have. I think we'll have that. I think that looks good. Actually, no. I think engineering, medical, and lie. I think are going to be really good. Sneak. I'm not a sneaky player, so I don't think that's necessary. Determination. I don't know what that does. Lie, hack, and science is good. Hack, medical, and then weaponry and carrying stuff. But that's just blocking and handguns. Lockpick though, I kind of want that. And lockpick on that one as well. Here's what it is. I think that's what I want. Unless I just get rid of those and then just have a buff on all of them. But then you're getting the whole jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing, aren't you? Yeah, I'll just have an all-rounded dude. I think that'll be the solution. Melee, range, defense, dialogue. I'll have the dialogue buff. And we'll have the tech buff. That was easy. Determination +1. Where it says, sound like a nice entry-level career for a person with your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier. Was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You have the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon. Okay. There's quite a few of these by the looks of it, so I don't think I'll read the whole lot. Paperwork. I'm not interested in being a bureaucrat. I don't understand how paperwork, with it talking about birth certificates and filing, it gives you a buff in blocking. Not really sure how that correlates there. That's quite oddly specific, isn't it? Engineering, dodge, and food effects, duration, inspiration, medical. I think either science or engineering is a good one. Love engineering.
You poor thing. Made to listen to that dreadful music all day.
Male face. My God, he's fat, isn't he? He's tired. There we are. If you like do them quick enough, you can like see the teeth. That's fucking weird. That he looks like a handsome chap. You can get stuck on for hours on these customization things, can't you? I'm a pretty pale guy, so I kind of want to make him look kind of like me. But that's going to be a lot of effort, and also I'm not a very good looking guy, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll make him pale because I'm a pale. I don't know if I'm that pale. Maybe that pale. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm about that pale. Eye colour is definitely blue. That's my eye colour anyway, unless we've got some other cool ones. Maybe I should just have like Satan eyes or something, or green ones. I don't really think it matters. Or blue, because I'm boring like that. I'm not going to mess around with his brow. He's got a pretty good face, apart from his nose is kind of fucked. Let's just make that a bit. Okay, maybe I'm actually breaking it, pinching that in. Yeah, maybe I should leave his nose where exactly what it was. Yeah, I'll just leave his nose as it was. That doesn't really make any difference, at least not to my mind. Wow, he's ready for the LGQBT. It's my kind of style at the moment. But that's a nice cut. All of these are just women's Trevor. That's Trevor Phillips there, right there. That's my hair when I was in school. Should I have what my hair is like, or should I have what I want my hair to be like? My hair's sort of usually like that because it's usually overgrown because I never like cutting it, and I just sort of gel it to one side. But I think I'd prefer having a nicer cut. I think I'm overthinking it again. Let's just have... Yeah, let's just have it as it's my... why not? My hair colour's brown. It's weird how's it... where's the brown? Yeah, there you go. There you go, perfect. We'll just have that facial hair. I shave whenever I feel like it, so that's actually not far off to what I look like right now. I'm assuming the colours are the same order. So that's the same one, isn't it? Features. I'm not going to have any of that. No. Nah, that's all ridiculous. Yep, that's about as good as it's going to get. Ah, there's not enough characters. There we go. Looks good to me. Yeah.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump. Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on Oak have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Is something wrong? Oh, yes. Not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see. Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies, saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. It'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
They use that joke twice now. People think he's formulaic.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. And not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist, dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. I know all the colonists are counting on you. not sure I trusted the fellow. Gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Ah. Jumping hurts. Playing this with controller, but primarily because I played Skyrim and Fallout and games such as that with controller. I'm noticing a bit of stuttering on the thing there. I might have to just scale it. See how, if I do this at 50%, I wonder what happens. Ah, that's a significant graphical downgrade. But if it speeds everything up, I'm fine with it, to be fair. It's still a pretty nice looking game. Also, I'm pretty blind. I haven't, due to COVID, I've not had my eyes tested for a good.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. Bound to be unforeseen side effects. Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Oh, that went didn't go very far. Yeah. I'll have some of that as well. Oh, some goodies in there as well, by the looks of it. Okay. That looks good. I'll just take all the junk, 'cause it might come in handy, I guess. Alright, well.
Damn it, I
She's convolution from being revived. Your brain processes time differently. So I can slow down time, basically. That's handy to know. Oh. Okay, well the combat's a lot better than Fallout games by the looks of it so far. Those look explosive. Mock apple. What? Let's lockpick this thing, I guess. Telescoping staff. Let's have that then. I don't have. I'm not quite sure how a staff fits in that box, but sure. Fish sticks. I'm guessing it's all just food that I don't really need. How did that, like... How did, like, 3 bullets just, like, not do anything? This game is not very clever. So, look, 2 or 3 bullets killed him, but then this other guy, like, spammed him with bullets and no happened. It's not very good at all, is it? Take all that stuff. It's interesting how all the bits that have come off are all actually like individually lootable. Yeah, this is stuttering a bit. I need to fix this. Let's just have a look real quick. See if I can fix it. If I go file settings, video. If I just, this is gonna go black for a second, but it's all good. File settings, video, and that doesn't help. So you can't change it midstream. So that's a bit screwed. So I can't fix it without stopping stream and then starting stream again. Isn't that cool? Well, I guess it's just ruined then. Simple as that. There's not much I can do at all. Can I change the latency? Nope. Well, looks like I just have to put up with it. Unless I just change it to low settings. That sucks. It looks like garbage now. I bet I could fix it if I could change the OBS settings, but whatever.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts. At worst, landing violators. Go on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
I'm sorry, but this is a space colony with like advanced ships and stuff, but they still use paper and laminate. Is that all of them? Looks like all of them. Don't know if that's going to come in useful. Where's that one that I just killed off? Has he disappeared? Or whatever.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
That's like...
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
That's like the oldest looking camera I've ever seen. Look at that. What on earth is that? Is this going to be like some Bioshock kind of thing where there's like old stuff and new stuff?
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Yeah, not too fussed, lady.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
I'll take that. Ooh, shotgun. Repair, upgrade, oh, that sort of stuff, okay. 5% condition, 100%, 100%, 81.2%. Can I repair that shotgun? Oh, I need 16 weapon parts, and I have 15 weapon parts. So I'm one short. Well, why can't it just make it so that I can repair it for like to 90% or something? Like, why does it have to be? Stairs.
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Okay, so that does that. What's up here? Some lager. Not quite sure you make lager from algae, but playing cards, some weird checkers game. Another absolutely ancient looking camera. There's fucking cameras everywhere. There's like a camera on the desk, there's a camera on the wall over there.
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder. are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Judge Citrus is just initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Prepare to reject all boarding charges in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Huh, nothing happened.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside the ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience. I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
So this whole thing doesn't. Oh, it's just leveling up again. Doesn't really make any sense. I see what they were going for, but like if you're someone who programmed your ship to only accept commands from you, and you went to the effort of doing that, then why? Because either A, you knew it wasn't going to work because the ship's called Unreliable, yeah? In which case, why would you bother doing it? Or, it's called the Unreliable for mechanical faults, but in the case of that particular thing, it would be reliable, and it'd work, and then you'd do it, but then obviously it doesn't work. Because I've just come in and who's not Captain Hawthorne, and now now it thinks I'm Captain Hawthorne. That just doesn't make any fucking sense. Alright, so we're gonna, well, let's talk to this chick first.
This wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, You owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
What? I don't have a job.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
So that didn't make any sense either. Why ask me for a fine if one of the options that doesn't require any convincing, just she openly goes, she didn't. There's no opening now. She's going, all right, I'll waive it this once or anything like that. It was just, oh yeah, I'll just waive it, not a problem. So why ask me for the fucking fine in the first place, you silly cow? Okay, so this game so far just does not make any sense. Like the conversations I'm having are not very believable. Uh-oh. There we go. I don't know why I'm not aiming in, I guess I'm just not that into aiming in. Resident. Well, these guys fucking killed, like, random innocent people. What arse? How do these guys not have any? One of them had a pistol because they were shooting me. So where is his fucking pistol? Eh? Is this game just like completely and utterly broken? I've never actually played this game properly, so I don't know if this is just like another Fallout 76. I assumed after playing Fallout New Vegas, which I mean, admittedly on launch was a bit buggy, but when they fixed it, it was absolutely awesome. And I just assumed that this was just going to be better because it's Obsidian and they did a good job with the. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. You see how like they've started doing the floor, yeah, and then they've got like some weird. They've got like a stack of these things. Are they taking them up or putting them down? Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense either. Don't know what that thing is.
Whoa, hey.
Shovel.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-tree marauder stalking out the shadows. Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society? Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. He pays for marauders by the finger.
So that's annoying as well because it says he's called Silas in the chat window, but then it gives you the option to go. I never got your name. But I already know his name. So why? Either A, why did they give you the option, or B, give you the option but don't tell. Just have like question marks to his name, and then it fills in the name after that response.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater.
We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Got a knack for being discreet, like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. Quarters, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know.
This just doesn't make any sense.
Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He is a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists who got lost in the aether, never to be found again. Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. Is there a reason you're asking? Alright, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble. Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you? Yeah?
Why is there a sub-menu inside the sub-menu? No. Why?
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Hang on, doing some math in my head. 20, 30, 31. All my life, work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
I get bored of that now. So, yeah, the conversation this doesn't make any sense.
Working in the channel.
What? I wasn't dozing off.
Really focus on Saltine.
He's working at the cannery.
Okay, so the Edgewater. What's that shit up there? Some like lava thing. I mean, it's a pretty sky, that, isn't it? That's not half bad. There, mountain over there. Mars? Is that Mars? Or Mercury? Or some other planet? I don't know, it's a hot planet. This doesn't really make much sense though, does it? Because that there is really bright on that edge there. But the sun is nowhere to be seen. So it's moon's up there, and then there's a planet there, and there's a planet there, and there's light on that edge of the planet there, and that edge of the planet there, which means the sun should be over there somewhere, yeah? But it's just fucking not. So that doesn't make sense. There's a lot in this game that just does not make sense. What's that? Do you want to end your years in luxury country with the every time it's found here? Do I take it but Byzantium? Every time it's German rock elements a gift to you. Early retirement. So there's just a lot of junk in here. How do I know if I'm invisible? Space's choice. Official advertisement site. Edgewater Cemetery is a property of the Space's Choice company. Space's Choice family takes care of itself from the grave to the grave. So it sounds very much like Space's Choice in this game is like Vault-Tec in the Fallout games. I know I'm comparing it a lot to the those games, but I mean, if anyone's played, I mean, I'm assuming most people. There's going to be obviously one or two people who are watching this at any point. People who have played the game and people who haven't played the game. People who have played the game will know what I'm on about, and people who haven't played the game, oh well, have a look and see what I'm on about. So yeah, it's terminals, some company that everyone like obeys as if they're Jesus sort of thing. It's all a bit fruity, this. Comfortable, spacious plots. Why does it matter if it's comfortable if you're dead? Custom engraved headstones and monograms, complimentary eulogy courtesy of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Especially privacy of Spacious Choice brand gravesite. I mean, if you don't pay for it, then what's the then what are they going to do? Doesn't matter where your body goes because you're dead. So it's all just, this whole thing's just nonsense. Special offer, dear radio subscription to the Union Association newsletter is expired. We'd like to invite you to a new subscription. And we'll throw in a copy of our newest publication, Shovels, Gazette and Quarterly. Wait, there's no like mini thing. That sucks. Teddy's corpse was missing a hand. Deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee because I'm a kindly fellow. So bits, the bits that I've been finding around, that's the currency in this game by the looks of it. You see, I'm working stuff out. There doesn't seem to be any negative repercussions from stealing in this game. So I think I think that's what I'm going to keep doing. Sorry if you hear a lot of fans in my room in the background, by the way. I have a lot of computers in my room. I have a mining rig. I have a server that's doing stuff, and I've got my laptop. So I've got a few computers running at the moment. I think I'm going to have a play for another 5 minutes or so, and then I think I'll...
Distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are going to talk. The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is going to hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason we don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work. I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
She looks alright to me. It's like she's walking about and stuff. But there's literally like... There's like the equivalent of rats in this game. Some kind of award thing. Oh, he's I just like stealing. Stickers. So they've got a Wally here, judging by all the cubes of trash that's everywhere. People don't seem to really mind when you steal. I look at her line of sight, yeah. And I just stole it, and like, it's not a problem. Tuna. I can just take that without any repercussions, apparently. For some reason there's a sentry in here. Why is it I can take stuff off of those people, but not the other people? Well, this just doesn't make any sense. How can you have dehydrated... Wait, what? Dehydrated water Dehydrated water tablets. What the fuck does that even mean? How can you dehydrate water? I don't understand. Oh.
I've never seen an outfit like yours before. You're not from around here, are you?
She talks to me like she's literally only just talked to me. It doesn't. They must be. They wouldn't make it so you could talk to her. Unless there's something you could do with it. It doesn't make any sense.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got one.
I don't get a lot of visitors.
I'm not surprised. Barbershop, let's have a look in there.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Wait, what? How can I report to him if I'm dead? Like, why does he have to tell me that information? Because if I'm dead, then somebody else will take care of it for me, right? I really don't understand.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head. Go ahead.
This guy's a fruitcake.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I actually honestly want to say that, but because I have no idea what on earth he said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
So I can only leave the conversation. I can't go back to other options that I might want to talk about.
Much obliged.
So I have to leave the
What
conversation
can I do for you?
to then re-talk to him, to then gain access to the other stuff. How did they even bother finishing this game? Like, how stupid is that?
Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene. Go ahead.
So, so he's a doctor, yeah. But yeah, he's too skint to pay stuff. But like, you know, the gravedigger's doing alright. All he does is dig graves. The people who work in a tuna factory, the tuna cannery or whatever, you know, see him either equal wealth, probably equal wealth of him, yeah. So how is he skint when he is a doctor or a surgeon or whatever? You know, that should be a high-paying job. What is the economy of this place?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
What a fruitcake. Oh, so he's got his barber shop right next door. There's a... there's a... No. And look, this is how easy it is to steal. You do that. You do that. Job done. Receptionist shot himself. This is where the company's going to have to... What it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset. And somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Halem's passed down his family or something. You are processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. Facility somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Phyllis G. Wait, is that the guy? No, it wasn't. The guy was Silas, wasn't it? So yeah, that's not. So Phyllis G. Phyllis G. Was that the guy who like brought us down here on the Hope ship? I can't remember the names of anybody yet. See, it's, you know what's funny though? It says scientist. Yeah. Scientist. Receptionist. Scientist. So either this doesn't belong here because it's not applicable to this patient, or this is labelled wrong, or he doesn't belong here. Spacer's Choice Guard, let's take all that stuff. Wait, what? Why would there be gun ammo in... whatever. So the loot system in this doesn't really make any sense either. Well, that's good to know.
I don't know you. We don't welcome trouble. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. You, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over those deserters. Traitors, the lot of them. A bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. The town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. If you want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Go ahead.
I want to know about her, but like this whole conversation tree is awkward. I want to ask her about all of these, but
I don't see how that's any of your business. And there's no need for you to pry either.
oh, little cow. Hey, look, one of the options went. No one seems to know anything about Hope. Is the one I want to task next. It's fucking gone. This conversation tree sucks ass.
Look, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
So it sounds like they all claim that they're happy with this working thing, but basically none of them have any freedom by the sounds of it, and they're just doing it because they're afraid of the consequence of being chucked outside and they'll be on their own. But I reckon if they all banded together, then they could just do stuff individually and, you know, not be part of Spacer's Choice. Why did they just do what they're doing now? Because by the sounds of it, they have to meet quotas. So they have some other stuff, I'm guessing they keep for themselves to feed themselves and stuff, but quite a lot of the stuff that they produce or make or do ends up going to the company. So if you just cut out the company and the demand for quotas and all that sort of stuff, what do you have? You have a settlement that works just the same, except some of the stuff isn't going off to Spacer's Choice. This is a mysterious company that, you know what I mean? They're gonna have more stuff for everybody. Just doesn't make sense.
problems away. They want to face their problems. Need to go see our vicar. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Go ahead. The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something. You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed? Then pretend you're drunk. Sober folk don't talk the way you are. Not unless they're looking for a trip to Tartarus. The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it. Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this. Coming right up.
Okay, so she said rum and something, but there's no rum here. Wait, dear, water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Wait, what? That's all water is. I mean, apart from like, you know, minerals and other impurities, water is hydrogen and oxygen. So if you remove the hydrogen and the oxygen, you no longer have any water. And to hydrate it, you'd have to put water in it. But you're only going to get the water back that you put on it. Just add air. Oh wait, no, if you just add air... No, but if you just add air, it's not going to hydrate it, really. Like, even with the slight moisture that there is in the air, isn't gonna just turn it into water. I don't know what they're for. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know if that's their idea for being funny, but it's really in my brain. Steal that. Steal. Steal that. That looks like the most uncomfortable... I'm pretty sure that's the toilet, yeah? And that looks like the most uncomfortable toilet I've ever seen in my life. Shower, that's just an awful design, because you've got this, like... You've got a whole fucking cabinet here. Like, if you're gonna have a cabinet, you might as well make it the length and, like, the height. Because you're not gonna stand in that gap, are you? And this is like really small, whingy things, but this whole thing here it doesn't make any sense. Oh. I quite like how the buildings in this aren't like individual spaces. Corona. Uh, yoink. Oh, found out where it came from. General store. Let's have a look at that.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. Go right ahead. Other than yourself, definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong, he seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Spend enough time in the Spacer's Choice family, and you will come to understand. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work? Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded. Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Terra 2. So is this like Earth 2 then? Because in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, yeah, Yondu refers to Quill as Terran. So so their name for Earth then is Terra, yeah. So if it's Terra 2, this is Earth 2. In which case we're not on original Earth, so we're in a different solar system, yeah. So those I don't understand. And I hope there's like some books or something. Or I hope this gets like revealed. Like I don't want to know the whole plot yet, but like I just want to know where I am because at the moment I've not a clue where I am. We're on some kind of Earth 2. I mean, they could have called it a better name, Terra 2, and then Terra 3 and Terra 4. You know, is Sony making these names or something?
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the canopy.
Let's see what he's got.
Music to my ears.
So shotgun, revolver, pistol, light machine gun, assault rifle, impact hammer. So that's the kind of gun that I want. I like a big heavy gun with loads of bullets. Mag pick. To use to pick locks. Ah, so that's the equivalent of lock picks in this. And it basically says in the name, I guess. Armor parts, I know what they do. They do to repair armor. Loads of other junk. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Anti-clear. So I can increase one of these, can I? Oh, yeah, it's undo, okay. So I think I think dodge and block should be like the lowest priority. 'Cause you only get 2 bonuses there, and I know I'm probably never going to dodge or block. So I think although I'm not a stealthy person, I think the hacking and the lockpicking is important. So if I get that to 20, so that makes that easier. And then the other 2 ones I have aren't that really good at the moment. I'll just put it into there. TNL weapons, they'll take care of you. Who's TNL? If Spacer's Choice is the thing. Spacer's Choice, but it says TNL. What? So, more health. Not interested in that. Plus some more damage when alone in party. I don't understand what that means, because if you're alone, but then you're in a party of people. Walk speed, sprint speed, armor. So carrying capacity is quite a good one. Fast travel when encumbered. That could be good, because I like to carry a lot of stuff. I don't know how frequently you get these. XP seems like the better option, because if I do the XP one, then I'll get the other points quicker. So I think get the XP one is a good idea. Then do the health, and then like the carry weight. Because there's no point doing the carry weight if you can do the encumbered fast traveling. I don't think. I don't know. We'll do the XP one. Botched. Oh, like failed. For some reason I read that in my mind as bodged, even though I said botched. Because bodged is like, you get it done, but it's not quite right, is it? Alright, okay. Well, I've been playing for about 1.5 hours now, and I think I'm all tuckered out. Wait, am I able to steal those even though he stood right there? The answer is yes. Oh no. Getting money in this game is so easy, you just steal it all. And there's no negative karma. There's no them catching you. Because he's none wiser right now. I was right next to him. Okay, well, let's call that a day for that. I might stream some more tomorrow, I don't know. Or I might stream some later today, who knows. Thanks for joining me. See ya.